Here's the moment. Hey, welcome everybody to episode 7 of Live on Two Wheels, another episode where everything works. I am Chase on Two Wheels. How are you doing, everybody? This is my co-host, Bo. Bo, show yourself. Say hey, Bo. Okay, so, again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, do we have audio?
As far as I can tell.
Let's before, I've made this mistake before, where I've gone into it and I didn't. I'm waiting. Jason says audio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems good.
Audio. Yes. It is. It's a travesty when I don't. When I like get into this thing and I got all this like hype energy, and then we like 15 seconds in, I do all my hype energy and it's pointless because we're not even recording.
Don't blow your wad right now.
Say what?
Don't blow your energy wad right now.
I will not blow my energy wad. So guys, this is Live on Two Wheels, your weekly motorcycle live show where we talk about motorcycle stuff that we actually give a crap about. This episode and all the past episodes have been sponsored by Tonnit, a very cool motorcycle app that we will talk about later on. Speaking of Tonnit, later in the show, we're going to be giving away a $50 Revzilla gift card to somebody that goes to the Honnit, apparently a brand new app that nobody knows about. So go to Tonnit. Links in the show notes of this live show. Go to Tonnit if you're in the U.S. Follow our Live on Two Wheels group. What's it called? Club. And use the hashtag L2W. Here, I'll put it in the chat. Use that. Ask us a question, post a meme, post a photo, and we will talk about it later. Hashtag L2W. I just posted it in the chat. You guys use that hashtag, and if we pick you, you will get a Revzilla gift card for $50. Congratulations to whoever that person's going to be. Okay, ladies and gents, boys and girls, I got to be honest. Between Bo and I,
oh my lord,
we're sitting pretty at 4 hours of sleep.
And I had like an hour, two and a half hours of sleep.
And I don't think I would have ever said this on a live stream, but we woke up at 4 a.m. today. And you're probably asking yourself, Chase, why in God's name would you and Bo wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning? Well,
fire truck.
We woke up at 4 a.m. this morning so that we could go on a shoot do a video shoot about a fire truck, and then come back to Atlanta. We had to drive 2 hours there. We had to drive 2 hours
there's
back.
No context. You're just like, yeah, we just did a video shoot for a fire truck.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to give context. I think it's funnier if I don't. So we had to get up super early so we could do the shoot and make it back in time. It has been a hell of a week, ladies and gentlemen. I've been out of town most of the week, as some of you guys might have seen if you saw the latest Strike Bike Reboot episode. Oh wait, that was out. That was only on Patreon. Okay, wow, sorry, that was not a Patreon plug. If you haven't seen the latest episode, if you're not part of Patreon, Heather had a death in her family, so you guys give your condolences to my wife. Her grandma passed, so we had to go down to South Georgia, where all our family live, and like hang out with family, attend the funeral, and all that kind of stuff. So I've been out of town all week. The guys over here, Bo, please tell me, these guys had to shoot a Wreck Bike Rebuild on Monday, edit it on Tuesday, and we published it last night for Patreon. So, Bo, please tell me, because obviously I wasn't here, what was it like filming a Wreck Bike Rebuild episode without me there?
It's really quiet.
That's it? Just
it was
quiet?
so quiet. The energy was just like half of what it normally is. Now, to be fair, the last week or 2 weeks, I've already been sapped of energy because my mother's in the hospital, and so I've been dealing with that, and then all the family, and then you guys had a death in the family, so you're off, and we're like just sitting here going like, okay, if you don't know, if you've never seen a video that I've shot with something that is not stabilized, it's...
Oh, you guys are in for it. Just wait.
Have some Dramamine on hand, because I'm Shaky Hands McGee.
We need to give out a free bottle of Dramamine to somebody in the chat.
So we were left with the main camera and then a camera with no stabilization. So like we were just trying to make it work. But the biggest takeaway is that like without you here, one, things get done a lot faster.
I take slight offense to that, but not too much.
Because we're not like, it's like it's Brian speed.
Yeah. There's nobody to slow Brian down.
To be fair, this wasn't like a do stuff heavy kind of thing. It was more of a conceptual kind of episode. But it was just so quiet. And after we're done, we're just sitting there, and it's like 1:30, and we're like,
well,
was that good? Dude,
I do know that you guys, every one of you guys, when I called, because I was in South Georgia, so I called up here, and I was like, I'm like the mother bird letting the other little baby birds are flying out the nest, and I'm like, did y'all fall? Did you fly? Like, what's happening? And everybody's like, dude, I don't know if the video is good or whatever.
It felt weird.
I'm sure it felt weird. I can say that I watched over the video. I think the video's solid. I mean, it's a little shaky in some of the shots.
All right, you know what?
I love you, Bo. I'm so sorry.
I can't help my hands.
Okay, that's true. We do have a couple other exciting newses, ladies and gentlemen. First off, newses.
The actual plural of news.
Okay, first off, it is super helpful if you guys hit the like button on this live stream. It automatically goes into the video if you like this thing. Super helpful. If you guys could do that, we love you long time. Secondly, something that is super helpful as well. We are now... do we have a drum roll noise?
No, the closest we have is the rim shot.
Okay. Well, so we don't have a drum roll. We are now live on Two Wheels, is now on Apple Podcasts. Yay! Sound effects. Yay for us. That's exciting.
I actually got to use it.
We didn't even plan that. That's so great.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So guys, we are on a train now to make this the at least number 2 motorcycle podcast. I don't know if we're going to be able to beat High Side Low Side from Revzilla, because those dudes are Revzilla. So I don't expect to beat them, but I want us to grow. So the best way you guys can do that, go to Apple Podcast and review the show. So make a comment, do whatever. I don't even know how to do it. I would love to tell you guys, but I have no idea how to do it. So figure out how to do it, and I love you long time. Okay, more fun news that happened this day. This day, if you guys, what episode did we talk about Moto Marvelous? Do you remember?
I mean, I think it was. I had to have been two or three. I can't remember.
Okay, so episode 2 or 3 of the show, we talked about a guy who is currently in the chat. Moto Marvelous, makes phenomenal content. Highly recommend it. Go check it out, especially if you like the Indian FTR. So, you know what? We're fancy today. I'm going to show you a quick video of Moto Marvelous that he made of a Ruroc helmet. Dude's not sponsored. Bought all these helmets himself, but
sorry,
I want to show you this because it was marvelous.
Hey!
You see what I did there? Oh my gosh. Okay. So, I feel so good about the joke I just made, and I can't hear anybody laughing, and I'm sad. Okay. Check this freaking video out. This is one of those videos. I posted this on the little posts on YouTube, where sometimes I feel like, oh yeah, we make really good content. And then you see other people's content, and you're like, yeah, you really don't though. So anyway, Bo, can you go to picture-in-picture for me whenever you get a second?
Yeah, sorry, I got family, but content.
No, family first. We have discussed this in this show already. I'm going to show you guys a video that Moto Marvelous has made.
You're doing picture-in-picture.
Picture-in-picture with me.
All right.
Okay.
There is a little bit of a delay, and that's just because of the way we have everything set up. It's just you guys are going to have to just.
Can you hear it?
No.
You can't?
No. Are you?
Hold on. Oh, I've got it muted.
You dingus.
There you go. Can you hear it now?
Yes. Full screen that.
Full screen this be? Look at this! Look at this transition! Freaking out. Hold on. I just get excited about good videos, man.
Yeah, bud. We're suckers for it. Here, I'm gonna take you off of picture-in-picture so people can see it. Because it's dope.
It is dope sauce. I have a feeling he's doing this by himself, and if he is, I have even more props. Let's see if the camera moves while he's in frame. Look at it! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness,
white, dude!
Look at the transitions. Oh yeah, so somebody's there with him, or he has a slider. He's probably in the chat. I don't know why I'm not even
at the chat. He's right there.
Yeah, I'm not even. I literally could ask him. Okay. Anyway, if you guys haven't seen the video, I highly recommended it. I actually liked it. So, I saw this video and I commented. Actually, I could show you the comment. Are you still on my screen?
Yeah, I'll go into your screen.
Okay. So I commented and I said, hold on. It's my life's mission now to make sure Ruroc sends you an Atlas 3.0 for the people for the sole purpose of getting to see another one of these videos. Starts emo to Ruroc. Well, as you guys know, I'm like a Ruroc writer. I don't know what it's called. I'm sponsored by Ruroc. So, your boy sends a message. Ben Coney, if you guys don't know, is the head guy at PR at Ruroc. Consider it done. So, I say this now, Moto Marvelous. I was gonna message you this, but I chose not to because I wanted it to be a surprise on the show. Message me your shipping information and what Atlas 3.0 you want, because your boy is getting an Atlas 3.0 sent to him.
Yeah.
Video well done. You deserve it. I can't wait to watch whatever video you make after you make it. So, okay, that is our Bo hype. Yeah. Can we get Bo hype in the chat?
Yeah, I already gave it to you.
So we appreciate people that make good content.
Yeah, dude.
Is that all? Is that all the updates?
That's
like it has been a nuts week this week, and I'm trying to recover. And I'm trying to make sure that we get to everything. What? Yes. Okay. I'm so glad he's in the chat. If he wasn't in the chat, it would have still been cool. Yeah. But it would have been. It's so much better to have him actually here. Okay.
You know he's here.
That's pretty cool. So we're doing lots of giveaways today. We're doing the $50 Revzilla gift card on Tonnet later on.
Yep.
Okay. So, is there any other stuff we need to talk about before we get to these juicy details I'm so excited about?
Too much in my ear.
Okay, I'm so sorry. So let's talk about the issues with the Yamaha MT10 and the potentiality. So this is not Luke was making fun of me on the drive back today that we're a motorcycle drama channel. Not true.
Yeah.
We are not a motorcycle drama channel, but I saw this image, I saw a video of a 2022 MT10. If you guys don't know, Yamaha just updated their MT09 and MT07. We're getting brand new ones for 2021. Yamaha has told me that they're going to try to get one of these in the in our garage so we can like ride around it and stuff. Ride around it or ride it around.
Ride around.
Yes, we're going to get on our motorcycles and ride circles.
Just go around circles around it.
Can we please make a clip for Instagram where we park it and everybody's on a motorcycle and just rides in a circle?
This entire conversation. We're recording it, so you know.
Okay, so regardless, so we've got brand new MT09s and MT07s coming, but nothing for the MT10. The MT10 hasn't been updated. It got a slight update in 2019, but like nothing substantial for a hot second. And I've been seeing these little videos kind of floating around about like Yamaha's doing some weird stuff. And I decided I want to make a video about this. You guys know I've had a loaned MT10 from Yamaha for a while. I'm in the process of purchasing it. Shh, don't tell anybody. I haven't said it on the channel yet. This is for you special people that watch the live stream. And I guess listen to the show. So when I started seeing all this 22 MT10, what's got excited because your boy loves the motorcycle. The MT10, I'm going to make a video on this, is the best, all caps lock, the best motorcycle you can buy for the money. Right? Anybody can argue with me, and that's fine if you're wrong. But
I've got no connection. Hold on.
Oh.
It's coming back
now? Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Weird internet stuff?
Yep.
Whatever.
Thanks,
Welcome
Comcast.
to technology. The internet is got as much sleep as we have. So, started doing some looking over the internet. Started finding some stuff that got me really. Show you guys some stuff. I also found a guy who makes these concepts of motorcycles. You guys are going to be mind blown by how good this guy is. I'm gonna show you details, and there's more detailed description. We're going to get to that. So, I was looking at like MT change. If you guys don't know, Yamaha starts out, I think in 2014 or 2015, was when they came out with their MT07 and MT09, right? And, Bo, if you go picture-in-picture for me, I want to show you guys a photo that I put together of the MT09 versus the MT07. Are we good?
The audio's gonna lag a little bit, guys. It's just the nature of the way we have it connected right now.
Right. Okay, so you guys got this on screen. So I don't even have to be picture in picture for this one. You can just
I'm gonna not have you in picture.
All right, so if you guys look here in 2015, this column is going to be the MT07 or FZ07. This column is going to be the FZ09. 2015, both bikes look very similar. Like you guys look at the headlight here, this kind of like tapered off tail, like very similar design characteristics. Also, at this point in time, both bikes are FZ, okay? Keep that in mind. We moved down to 2017. This is when the MT09 starts getting its little like praying mantis eyes and diverting from the design language that the MT07 has. Also, still, we are in FZ mode. These are both FZ09, FZ07. You guys see the MT, like, 07 didn't change at all. I mean, I'm sure it changed a little bit, but you guys get what I'm saying. So, in 2019...
Quick side note, the FZs, the naming came from overseas in Europe.
Yes,
Because
that is
I
a
had
distinction.
I had the FZ6,
right.
which is basic. It's basically I had the little more fairing version of the one that was over there, which is very much in line with what these are.
Gotcha. Okay, so moving down to 2019, we have the coming together of the MT line. All the bikes are now called MTs, and I think in the UK they were called MTs for a while, and now we have the MT. If that is that correct? It's very confusing. Yeah. I don't understand it. Regardless, our bikes are called MTs now, and as you guys can see, they're offering them in the same colorway. Like we've got this ice fluo, which I think is what Yamaha calls it. But again, MT07 not really changing a lot. The MT09, it looks like it got a few updates, but nothing huge, right? Nothing big change here. Now, we go to 2021. We, as you guys can see, totally different. Now, if I understand correctly, the engines, the power plants are not going to be changing that much, but as you guys can see, I'll zoom in here. Look at this bike, this 09 versus this 07. Totally different, right? Now, look at this 07 and this 09. Super similar looks. You know, we've got a slightly different seat. We kind of got the same seat moving down, but if you're gonna be talking about motorcycle looks, I feel like the headlight is the like gleaming thing that comes across.
It's the centerpiece of these.
Yeah, like that's what the bike is known for. Okay, so we can exit out of this picture-in-picture stuff. I just wanted to show you guys how Yamaha has been, especially with this 2021 year model, they're really syncing up their MT line, which, if you guys aren't familiar, I think Yamaha's best-selling motorcycle is the R3, if I understand correctly, and right behind that, you have their MT line. Their MT07 sells very well. Their MT09 is stupidly popular. So,
and the MT07 was everywhere when it came out. I saw that my buddy Paul had one.
Right.
And they were everywhere.
And you can go back to my camera now if you want. That's all I wanted to show the guys. So Yamaha's syncing up their MT line, which is cool, but as you guys know, the MT10 does not look like that. And I can actually show you guys what the 2021 MT10 is going to look like, because those two MTs I just showed you, the 07 and the 09, those are the 2021 year model. So you would think, okay, so what's the 2021?
I want you to do nothing. I want to go to your screen and it's Johnny 5, because that's what the MT10 looks like to me.
The current one?
Yes.
Okay, here, put me in a PP. Pip. Give me some pip.
I am too tired for your buffoonery.
Okay, so we're here on Yamaha's like official website. I'll even refresh it so you guys know. 2021. Clicking on it to double make sure. All we have different for the 2021. Now, granted, we've got this matte Raven, which I'm here for every day of the week. But
let me see that headlight. Let me turn that 360 view around. Let me see the headlight.
No, I wanted to come to this because so these are the two color options you have for 2021's year model MT10. You have this Yamaha Race Blue, which looks really good, and you have this, what I really like is this matte Raven, but look at the headlight. Nothing's changed. Look at the headlight. Nothing's changed. Yamaha, if they're making this big of a jump to go, like, to get this new look, there's no reason to keep the MT10 like it is. There's, like, I have a feeling they have to at least visually change the motorcycle up so that it can match those bikes. Now, this brings me to a really fun point. I almost want to keep the design guy talk away until after that middle ad read, because like they look so cool. Okay. Before we get to these really cool concepts and talking about this other dude, I want us to talk about, so like let's
do you think that they are trying to unify their design language with the front end, since it is such a defining factor.
This is what I'm saying. They have to be. They wouldn't have they totally changed the MT07 and the MT09 to look not identical, but have the exact same design language. They would not do that if they weren't trying to make their entire MT line cohesive.
Yeah.
Right? It's a MT07, oh wait, interesting. The 03 didn't change, but the 03 is new though. I'm going to be really upset if
because the MT03 has I think the design factor is short front end with two headlights instead of going for the single light look. Because if you look at the MT03, it has the little snake eyes, the little robot face. They all look like robots in the front.
Wait, somebody said the MT03 got to change as well. I'm going to Yamaha's website to see what the 2021 MT03 looks like. 1 second.
Yeah, I'm
because I didn't think I thought it was only the 07 and the 09.
If they are going to unify the rest of them, then it would make sense that they all kind of...
Okay, can confirm MT03 for 2021 does not change. We do have the same color.
So let's bring up a picture of that front end so we can see that
of the new one,
that one that you're on.
Yeah, this is the MT03.
So it's not the exact same, but it still does have the dual headlight, almost a robot face look, and that seems to be the defining factor of the new style.
No, I agree. What I'm gonna bet, Yamaha's a giant company, right? They're going to design the MT03 knowing what's coming down the line for the 07 and the 09. This looks like the same design language as the 07 and 09. Yeah. The MT10 does not, though. And why? Why would you make 3 out of 4 match and not the 4th one?
Yeah, because the front end of the current MT is much longer.
Which one? The 10?
The 10, the MT10 is much longer than the rest of the MT lines.
Yeah, it doesn't fit these at all.
It still has the robot face, but it's just like a long boy face.
Right, exactly. So this has got me thinking, like, there's no way a company's going to go through this much work to unify their whole line. Also, this brings up an interesting point that Bo and I were looking into. We were making our show doc today, and just out of curiosity, I was like, Bo, let's get a list of current competitors that the MT10 has. And the reason we were doing that...
stacked.
Bro. Sheesh. Yes, it is hard stacked. So we just wanted to get a general idea of what the market looks like for that sector, because we're going to talk about some potential, what do you call them, spy photos? I don't know. Yeah. Like, there's some news about the MT10 that somebody might have gotten photos of something. So we're going to go over the competitors of the MT10 in its class right now. First up, KTM Super Duke 1290. Mm-hmm. My goodness, that is a phenomenal motorcycle. And it also costs twice as much as the MT10. Next up, BMW S1000R. Just rode one of those the other day. It's phenomenal. Mm-hmm. Next up, Kawasaki with their psychopathic ZH2, which is literally a Kawasaki H2 with less fairings.
Some less weight.
And less weight. What kind of psychopath rides that? Regardless. Hashtag Gaming Noob. Next up, we have Honda CB1000R, a respectable member of this class. Never ridden a CB bike, but I'm very excited to and need to get on one.
They're fun.
I love the way they look.
The old CB 1000, I like the styling when they first reintroduced it.
Right.
It was very retro, but...
Well, I love the look. I was about to choose one of the CB 1000s as one of my bikes I'm the most excited about for this year. Yeah. Next up, we have the Suzuki Gsx S 1000, which is their... It's not a naked, though, right? It's kind of like a semi-naked.
Yeah.
I would call it a semi-naked. I've ridden the 1000. I've ridden the 750.
Partial nudity.
Oh, my God. I am personally not a huge fan of the Gsx S, but regardless, it's there. Let's end it with some more heavy hitters. Ducati's V4 Street Fighter.
Stonkin'. The only bike, and I verified this today because we were talking about this. I was like, Luke, what bike would it take for you to trade in the monster? And without hesitation, he said V4 Street Fighter.
Yeah. So, I'm not going to be able to do it this week, but I'm going to try. If I can somehow schedule it, I want to do a V4 Street Fighter in the next 2 weeks. I want to do a first ride on it. Yep. I am so freaking hyped. Okay, sorry. Excitement.
Yep. And the last one.
Last one, Aprilia's Tuono V4. Big dog in this class, especially when you're talking about power. Now, the part of this class that me and Bo were like, what is happening is the MT10 is a 1000cc engine. The Super Duke is a 1290. The V4 is an 1100. The ZH2 has a turbo on it, like
supercharger.
A supercharger. Oh, sorry, supercharger. Like this class, like for instance, the reason I'm confused is like the 650 class. Everybody's a 650. There might be a 660 with this Trident. Everybody's a 650. But then you come to this, what are these called? Like hyper nakeds?
Basically.
Top hyper naked market. Yeah. There's these big like differentiators in engine sizes.
I mean, is the India? That's a good point. Somebody in the chat was like, does the FTR fit in this category? It's a different kind of hyper naked.
Yes,
because it is.
No,
but it's
the FTR 100% goes into this. Does it have handlebars? Yes. Does it have a big old engine?
Yep.
1200. Yeah, we got a 1290 in the Super Duke.
She naked as all get out.
I haven't looked at one in a while, but I'll take your word on it.
It's just a tail and a tank.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So yeah, add the FTR to this class. We already thought it was stacked. Now it's just our cuppeth if overflow with the ridiculousness of these motorcycles. And oh my gosh, it is such a hard class because when you have this many so strong competitors, dude, you have to make a kick-ass motorcycle for you to even think about it.
Yeah.
And the Super Duke, arguably, KTM Super Duke 1290 is like the highlight of that entire motorcycle range, right? KTM, when somebody says KTM, that's what they think about.
They're street bikes. KTM street bikes are very raw,
right?
And very almost explosive. Like it's like just under controlled chaos.
Oh, people are also Triumph Speed Triple, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like this is the
no more.
This is intense.
That's it.
Oh my God,
the list is done.
We forgot 2 bikes and we were already like, there's so many.
I can't believe I forgot the FTR.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm getting hyped. So
okay,
here's what we got to do.
Yep.
I need to take a breather. We're gonna run a Tonnit ad super fast so you guys know about Tonnit because without them we won't be able to do the show. When we get back, as if things can't get any crazier, we have design concepts from a dude that doesn't work at Yamaha. But oh my God. Okay, but put us to this ad before I have a heart attack.
Okay, ad break coming in.
What's going on, guys? So real quick, I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to submit your questions for the Live on Two Wheels show using the hashtag L2W. Just as a reminder, if you guys actually submit a video and we answer your question on the show, we will be sending you a $50 Revzilla gift card or one of the other... Oh, I think I messed it up. Oh no, Bo went to pee and I did it wrong. No. Okay, you know what? I'm at Bo's desk and here's the thing. Tonnit's awesome. You guys need to get on Tonnit because I pressed a button, guys. I'm so sorry. Bo has his computer different than mine. So here's the thing. Tonnit's great. Go download Tonnit and follow our club live on Two Wheels. Okay, Bo's back. Bo, I pushed the button and I messed the ad up. I'm so sorry.
What did you do?
I didn't know you didn't have it in studio mode.
Yeah, I don't use studio mode. I've got a 5-inch monitor.
Okay. Well,
do we want to do it again?
I don't want to subject to the.
All right, so we'll just talk about it then, and
yeah. So Tonnit is an app you can download on your phone. The key point about Tonnit is it's a motorcycle app for motorcyclists to communicate and link up with other motorcyclists. It makes it very easy for you to make a club, and you can get your friends on that club. You can find people locally that ride around you. Maybe they ride the same bike. Maybe they ride a cool road that you didn't know about, but they're in the same area. You guys talk, and you're like, man, you should check this road out. And you're like, oh, that road by me.
Events that are happening.
You can make events. You can go to events. It kind of centralizes local motorcycling. So that is the super cool thing about Tonnit. Everything you're looking at on there, I mean, you can look at the global page if you want, but the money is its locality. It's all local stuff around you. Thank you, Tonnit, so much for sponsoring this show. We love you a very long time. We need to get Tonnit shirts. We need to like actually do that.
If you guys want Tonnit shirts or any Tonnit swag, there is a discount code in the description so that you can get 10% off as well. We're going to get some so that we can have them because I really like some of the designs. But if
we were talking about
them,
like weeks ago and we just never did it.
things have been really crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a fact. Okay. Ad over. We did it. Good job. Good job, us. Sorry for messing that up. Tonnit, I still love you. Hopefully you still love me. Okay. So MT10 is got a stacked competitor list, boys. It is not an easy game to play in the hyper naked market. So, let me make sure I've hit all my notes. We talked about the 2021 model that they're offering. Okay. So now with so many bikes in this market, this is not a place to play games and just let the same bike live on forever. Honestly, the MT10 is a great bike. Like I told you guys, I am pushing. The MT10 is the best bike per dollar you can buy, even the 2021 or 2021. But that love for the MT10 aside, it's got to update. MT09, MT07, these dudes getting updates every couple of years. Well, the MT09. MT07 kind of been the same thing up until 2021. But I saw what has got me so freaking hyped by a guy. We're going to have links in the description so you guys can check him out. It's called Moto Candy, Kandi. You guys can check that link and go to his website. He's got a YouTube page, got an Instagram. Highly recommend you checking his stuff out. Bo, you're going to have to give me that screen, bruh, because, oh my goodness. Bruh, look at this. Look at this MT10. Do you know, Bo? Do you know how much money I would pay to ride and have that?
It looks like a Brutale and a FC09 had a baby.
Bro, we didn't even talk. Does MV Agusta have a 1000 naked?
Oh, God dang it.
Oh, there is like 17. I didn't know there was this many models. Oh, my God. Anyway, here's the thing. I know that you guys are going to be watching this. You might be listening to this. And, you know, hopefully if you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts, you hit a review. Anyway, just saying, just love you. Okay. If you go to watch this on YouTube and you're looking at this image and you're like, I'm not feeling that, that is because the MT10 is a polarizing motorcycle.
Yeah,
it has always been like that.
The headlight especially.
It is always going to be like that.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
She thick.
If she thick. She a thick ass boy. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. See, this is like there's people that love it and there's people that like
in the chat.
The front of it is disgusting.
Bro,
the headlight of the MT10 as it is right now, yours, is one of the most polarizing front ends of a motorcycle.
Okay, so this is my favorite render. Okay, this kind of Raven edition.
And now I like the other one.
Now, no, listen to me out. Listen out to me. Whatever it is. Okay, this one, color-wise, the white with the red blocks.
I think the headlight looks better with that separation. With that separation.
Calling a T. You think that this little googly-eyed little thing looks better than this?
It's the same thing.
Whoa. Is this going to be our giant argument?
It's
where...
the same thing. Just here's the thing. The reason I like it is because there is separation. Go back to the red one.
Oh my God.
There is separation from the body lines are kept the same from the tank down, and you have this separation, so it almost pulls back. Whereas that one, everything kind of blends in.
Are you talking about the light? Or are you talking about the color?
The whole front end. So the whole front end is muddy on the black one, but with
is it not the same front end on both?
Yeah, it is, but there's no defining factors. Having that colorway come down in that little tiny body panel, for me personally, it looks better in that.
Okay, I want to be clear. I think the white and the red as colors on the fairings looks better.
I'm specifically talking about where it is on there. So on that, there's that little piece of plastic, but the lines on the plastic match the lines on the tank.
Right here?
Yeah. And then the front of the headlight of the whole head is that black color, which sinks it in. So there's like a defining line to follow, whereas you kind of get lost in the sauce for the all black. That's just me personally.
Okay, now please answer me specifically. 2 versus 1.
2.
Which
for me. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever disagreed with you more.
It follows the design language of
I'm
all the
getting
other
upset. I can't
MT10s.
even talk to you right now.
The MT10s have 2 lights. The MTs, I should say, have 2 lights.
Okay, so you know what? I will let you have your opinion.
Yeah.
I will disagree with you, and I will not be upset with you.
It does look a lot like the Katana in the render.
Okay. Also, something else I wanted to note before we move to this other one that I kind of think doesn't really make a lot of sense, but I'll explain why. If you notice, they put the MT07 tail on it, which if you guys haven't seen the Heather said straw poll, babe, we ain't got that kind of technology just yet.
Nah.
We working
can
on
barely
it.
Get our
we can barely
together.
get our stuff together. So I love the MT07 tail. I've always loved it as the most of all the MTOs. MTOs. My God.
MTOs.
It's so cool. I love the belly pan idea. I think it tidies the bike up. Let's go to the black one because that's the bees.
It does remind it. Two Will Texan just said, "Is it just me or does the color scheme almost match your WR?" It looks like T.
Okay, so what people need to know is that WR color scheme is like an old school Yamaha color scheme. I think it's called Speed Block. That's probably the way it's called. That's been like a Yamaha race thing. That's cool. Where the WR, it was literally a sticker pack. So you just like stick it on or whatever. So this has got like classic Yamaha stuff going on. Now, I do also want to note that these bikes don't have mirrors, so they are in their best form. Anyway, moving on. These 2 motorcycles, the concepts that we've just shown you, those are the only ones that I would like. Honestly, here, I'll show you the one I'll eventually show you. Look at what this guy did. 07, 09, 10. If you can't even spell the words design language, anybody can look at these 3 motorcycles and be like, oh yeah, cool. Yeah. Those are the same. Yeah. Same year, same make, different engine size. Yeah. That is what I don't need this text on the screen at all. I can see that. I don't know why I am so excited that a motorcycle manufacturer would sync up all the things, and that's why I'm wanting Yamaha to do this so bad, because it is so cool that you can imagine how cool a MT07 guy is riding down the road. MT10 guy rolls up and they look the same. Oh, I love that. I don't know why I love that so much, but I want it so bad to happen. Realistically, I think if Yamaha's going to make a new, updated, and synced up design language MT10, I don't want to go as far as to say it has to look like that, but bro, it has to look like that.
At the very least, they need the Street Fighter style headlight that the other MTs do. If nothing else changes about the MT10, at the very least,
they could literally change the headlight.
Yeah, that has to fit within the design language. Because
also, and I'm not overlooking the fact that I don't know if anybody's saying it in the chat, but I can see on here, and I knew this ahead of time, the belly pan. I get that none of them have it, but dude, I kind of love it. Not gonna lie. What are your thoughts on belly pin, Bo?
Not for the MT. I don't like it on this.
You don't think so? You think you just need to keep it no
No.
belly pin like it always has been?
No, because it draws your attention away from the rest of it. So the way that the body lines of the MT lines are, it's all up top. It's like there's a swoop that happens across the tail of the tank to the headlight. You see, your eyes follow that top line, and then they hunt down the forks.
Interesting.
So when you look at the MT lines, the first thing you notice is the headlight, and your eyes split from there. They
Right.
you either go down to the front wheel because of that really hard line, or you'll follow it straight back the tank through the tail.
See, I
Just like if you glance at it, those are the first things that you notice.
right.
But like for me, when I look at that other rendering with the belly pan, like when I go down the front forks, because that's the first thing that my eyes, it goes from headlight to forks.
right.
Then my eyes get kind of pushed aside looking at the belly pan, and it's distracting to the rest. But that's
So,
just me personally.
So to each their own. It's actually interesting for me to hear how you're thinking about that, because like the way I look at this, one, I think the gold forks do a lot for this paint scheme, but with the belly pan here, it almost makes all of my attention do this. Like with my mouse, it just makes me stay up here, because right here, there's a lot of shit going on down here, right? With a belly pan, I don't worry about this at all. And yes, I see you guys in the chat. She is thick. It does make her look thick, but I think she look good thick.
It almost looks like a tall Diavel.
I can see that. No, it does look front heavy.
Yeah.
It
looks like a Nikon with just one wheel.
Oh God, don't you dare. Don't you dare. I will throw you in the garbage can.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so
all of these come from that guy that you were talking about, right?
all of these, and this is just the MT10. I'm going to go to his Instagram page and show you guys what this guy does.
Yeah.
He is, I don't even know the word. Anyway, real quick, I want to show you guys a cool design he made, which is this. Now, this is super unrealistic. It doesn't fit the design language, but it looked cool as fuck, though. Look at that.
It looks more like what the next MT10 would have looked like if the design language from the previous displacement MTs hadn't taken place. So if like the MT7 and MT9 hadn't kind of melded their...
Well, so here's what I thought when I saw this. So if we go back to this image right here that I made for the 07 and the 09, I think that if Yamaha had decided to go forward with the 09 design of that...
the bug eyes.
Yeah, the bug eye thing. And they would have... So if they would have synced up in 2019 and changed the 07 to look like the 2019 and carried that on... Then I believe that this is something that we could, we could even think about. I think it looks cool as hell. I love the shit out of everything this guy's doing.
I like that. Yeah.
So this guy has some videos here, guys, and I've got links for them in the description of the video, the live stream that you're watching right now. Highly recommend you guys to go watch them. I'll play them right here. I'm gonna play them right here real quick.
All right.
I think he's just talking about the MT10. I want to go to where his designs are. He had some other designs that I didn't decide to post, but check this out. Not as big of a fan as this one.
Oh, I don't know. I don't like it for Yamaha, but if that was a
Don't
Honda,
tell me you like
if that was a Honda, I'm a sucker for red bikes with white wheels.
Dude, legit, when I purchased the MT10, I want to do that. I want to do that with the MT10. I want to have a red bike with white wheels.
She got a pert mouth.
I'm not feeling these as much, honestly.
I kind of like that. A little bit. I mean, it's not as... I like the contrasty stuff.
I don't like how flat the head looks. It looks like somebody punched him in the head and got like a flat head.
It falls in line with the
it would have fallen in line with that 09.
So you look at the intakes. That's that design. It comes in from the intake, so it's following that line.
I mean, I get that.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that.
Which is kind of what they do now, but on a larger scale, and the nose is stubbier. Ooh.
This is that dual. I hate the dual little baby lights up front. I'm not here for that.
No,
and I don't know why it
son.
bothers me so much, but I am bothered.
I like that. And the belly pan is not as aggressive, and it's.
I think the belly pan's the same.
And what I'm saying is like that.
It doesn't. It's not as noticeable.
Yeah, because of the black.
There's your red block that with your two stupid eyes.
Your eyes are stupid.
Your eyes are better than mine because of science.
Yep, lasers.
Lasers, baby. Ow. Pew, pew. Here's the single headlight. Now I'm not a huge fan of this iced out.
I don't mind the single headlight now that it has the dual color front and it separates it.
So your headlight preference matters greatly with what the.
I don't like it as much as the duals, but I do like it when you have that kind of split colorway.
Right.
All right, that's not that bad.
I mean, it's not bad, no.
Yeah.
But
I could do without the red Yamaha on the bottom. Just have it gloss black.
I'm not a fan of the red. It blends in too much. You can't even read it.
Yeah.
So I'm not too big fan of that. But I mean, like, it's some cool stuff.
Dude does some pretty good stuff.
Dude does amazing work. So, like I said, guys, please go check this guy out.
Yeah, go.
Here's his.
Go like bomb all of his stuff.
Okay, no, let's look at this dude's Instagram because you guys don't even know.
Yeah, bro.
One thing that got me pissed off. When I saw this image, or I saw the video, and then, obviously I'm like, who made that? How'd you make that? Why do I love everything you do so much? And then I'm looking through his Instagram, which, by the way, this is one of his Instagrams, and then he has this one, Moto Candy, which seems to be mostly motorcycles, if I understand correctly.
Yeah.
Regardless, I was going through all the work he does, and the dude, I read this the other day, YouTubers are taking his designs, bro. They are going to the trouble of going into Photoshop or some image editing software and blurring out his design logo. This little car design, they're blurring that out or intentionally cutting it out of the video. I could go on a rant.
Always credit the artist. Always credit the artist.
We have had times been doing this channel for like 10 years now. We've had multiple times where, you guys know, when we make content, like, we make content. We don't mess around. We shoot very high quality. We take very much pride in what we're doing. And a lot of the times, people just download your shit and just use it. Your name's not in the description. Your name's not anywhere. And people are just using your content. So we've had that happen to us so much. So when I saw this, I was like, one, I already wanted to talk about his stuff. But when I saw that, I was like, bro, I will make sure, for sure, everybody knows exactly who you are.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Go check out his stuff.
Dude.
Go like bomb his stuff, man. Like, it's real good. He puts a lot of effort and time.
Oh, dude, yeah. Look at this stuff. Look at this. He took the 890 Duke and turned a little. You know how they used to have the RC 1100 or something like that? Or
yeah, there's like the RC 390 or
no, it was there was a Super Sport. It was the RC.
No, that was the RC 8 or RC.
Yes, RC 8,
which was scary.
I wrote it. I was not a fan of it. So he does cool stuff like this where he takes a bike.
You wrote that at one of the meetups, didn't you?
I did a first ride on it at the Conyers Mountain location. It was not the move.
No, because you and Yummy did a ride at one of the meetups on a Tuono and an
Tuono and a RSV 4.
Yeah.
So check this out. He did one of the we did a video a little while ago with the R7 that did really well for our little show.
RC8. Yeah.
Look at the so he made a R7 and an R9. So he made like the sport versions of the MTs.
Nice.
I think it looks great. I don't even know, dude. I look at his work legitimately and I'm like, how do you even
looking at all these designs, and you may like some of them and not like others, but from a design standpoint, he follows design language pretty well and kind of translates the design language of the brand
right
fairly well through the concepts.
but
which
dude
I think
his polish on his work is
yeah,
insane. I don't understand. Like, I know how to use Photoshop,
designers be designing.
but like I look at this stuff, I don't know what the hell this is. But the work he does is at a different level, my guy.
It takes a certain type of person to understand a different manufacturer's design language and stuff. Like everybody has that. Like when you design stuff, you're given a sheet of like, here is what the design will be. Okay,
Right.
let's do it.
Okay, so Bo, I have to ask you, if we live long enough to live in a future where bikes can fly, would you fly this?
I want to know what the V-twin equivalent of this is going to be. Like, what's the cruiser equivalent of a hover bike? Can we get? No, I want him. I want to see if he'll design me a V-twin cruiser style hover bike and see what that's going to look like.
God, I don't know if I can handle that.
Yeah.
So it looks like the Moto. This is the channel to follow if you want to see his crazy design things.
Yeah.
The other one seems like he's just making like images. Oh, look, a CBR. Or it looks like a CBR. Am I wrong?
Mm.
No, that's not a CBR. It kind of looks like a CBR.
No.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm blown away by some of the stuff dude does. Okay, this is I just had to show this. This guy needs way more props. He gets a ton of likes on here though. So like he ain't hurting for attention, but people that do work that good need to be talked about.
Yeah.
Okay. We got 4 minutes. We need to wait, let me check my design doc. Let me make sure we talked about everything. Oh shit. We missed the whole thing. There's a video.
You better hurry, son.
There's a video that this guy made about we'll just kind of quietly play it in the background.
You don't have to turn it down. I turn it down. Turn yours up.
Well, no, I was muting the
turn yours up.
I turned it up. It turned up all the way.
Is the volume turned up?
We're going through this ad.
I'm muted here, so you do your job.
Okay. So full volume on that. You can do whatever you want with it. This guy just talks to a camera for a hot second, and the main thing that we get out of the video is there's an MCN article of photos that somebody found or took of an MT10 with a turbo on it. Now, I thought that was ridiculous. And then I started looking at the competition in the market, because the reason I thought it was ridiculous is because you guys know I have spent a lot of time on an MT10. That bike has no business being faster than it currently is. But when you are talking about competition, by the way, this link is going to be in the description as well. The link to this video. When you look at the competition, Kawasaki's got their ZH2. KTM's got their Super Duke 1290. We're kind of already pushing that speed number up, right? So a 1000, we're in this dumb place where a 1000 is a little, I don't want to say the word slow. Do you know what I'm saying?
I get it. Yeah.
Like 1000, you're at the bottom of the totem pole, power wise, comparatively to a supercharged ZH2 and a 1290 Super Duke. Like, you got to do something to up it up. And if they put a turbo on an MT10 and it pushed 200 horsepower, I don't know if it's rideable. I honestly don't know if it would help the bike at all, because like when I ride the MT10 around in the slow mode, and I am power wheeling all the time on accident. So what is more power going to do? It's kind of on accident. It's semi.
We had a conversation earlier, and I think it's an interesting point to bring up.
Okay.
And now seeing that photo, I think that they were just testing it in the current MT frame, kind of like Triumph does. A lot of manufacturers do. They'll take a concept that they're working on, throw it in an existing bike to test out the concept, whether it's the engine or if they're screwing around with trying turbo or superchargers and stuff like that.
Right.
Because usually, if you have a bike that's in development or a car that's in development and it's on a test road, they'll have that camouflage paint that breaks up the line so you can't really see what it is, and that was just a blue bike.
Yeah,
so it could be that they're just testing.
Luke brought this up, or somebody brought this up. I forgot now because, sleep and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody brought up was like, just because it's in an MT10 frame, don't mean it's an MT10.
Mm-hmm.
It just means that they have a frame that can handle the openness of testing out an engine piece. Because you have to figure, if you're testing an R1 and you're testing a turbo, you're going to have to stupidly modify fairings. If you're doing it on an MT10, you have far less fairing stuff to deal with.
Because that is a completely... That's the bike that you have right now.
Yeah, minus this little whatever this is.
Yeah. So I'm curious, as I think more than likely this is them testing. Now it may be testing the platform for the new MT10.
Yeah, but don't you think, would it not go to the R1 first? Do you think it would come out at the same time, maybe?
No, because
they update the R1 and the MT?
They're not going to run R1. R1s are their race bikes.
Are there like technical things that they can't go past or something?
I would imagine Brian can answer that, but I know that they don't. Not that I'm aware of specifically in certain classes.
Right.
You're not allowed to do a lot of crap to the motors.
But so like realistically,
so a turbocharged, they wouldn't waste their time and stuff
if they couldn't race it.
Right.
Right. Okay.
So it's gonna be for a street bike.
So here's the thing, though, and you guys in the chat, or if you're watching this and on YouTube afterwards, authentically, I don't know, but what is the point of adding a turbo to a motorcycle that's already stupidly fast? Like, I truly don't know. I'd love to know. I'd love to understand. Like,
pain measuring.
I mean, I get it. But Kawasaki does
just
that, right?
Pud waggling, just like so you can post about it on Facebook and tell everybody how.
I mean, so here's the thing I do think is cool. I do think that upping the power of the bike without changing the size of the engine is pretty cool. I love that idea of it, but I just, having put so many miles on the MT10, I just don't understand what the point is.
I mean, it is quite possible somebody put it up, and we've talked about it. It could just be like, so sometimes, especially lately, right, manufacturers are doing things to bring attention to their brands. They do it all the time. The H2 was one of those things. It was like, oh, look what we can do.
Right.
The Nikon was Yamaha's like, hey, look what we can do.
Right.
It could be very possible that they're taking the platform and building a look what we can do bike.
Okay.
That then feeds into excitement for the next version of the MT10.
But see, like, I get Kawasaki doing that because, like, they're not a class leader. But but
Yamaha is, but they've also shown that they have no qualms about saying YOLO and like doing a full send on some wacky shit like the Nikon.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yamaha is, for some reason, Yamaha acts like it's an underdog.
They got the Halo, the Halo models. Yes, that's right. MT Track ad. He was talking about the Halo models.
What are the Halo models?
So they use those models. It's just like. It's like, this is like the pinnacle of R&D. Like, this is what we can do just because we can. We have the technology. It's a flex. It's a hard flex on the rest of the industry. The Nikon was a hard flex on people going like, hey, look what we do. H2, hard flex, just like balls to the wall. And each of the brands, especially Japanese brands, they do this quite often. They'll just be like, hey, just letting you know.
It's odd, though, that a company that's the class leader in at least in my opinion, would do something like that, right?
Mm.
Because typically, you have the guy at the top who gets comfortable, not really innovating, and he just stays at the top for a while, and you have an underdog. This is similar to Ruroc. Ruroc comes in the game and like is at the bottom of the barrel, and comes in like, you know what, we're gonna do stuff different. And then
to use your analogy, they are now in a position where they're no longer an underdog. They've taken a huge chunk of the market. They've made back their R&D. They're moving things in-house, and they're still innovating. Right. So you can be an industry leader and also continue to innovate and try new things just because. And in fact, I think that allows you to continue to be top dog.
Right.
Because
I agree.
You're like, hey, industry, just let you know, I know we're on top right now, but camera manufacturers do this all the time. Like,
yeah,
here's a weird flex. Like Blackmagic did it when they first came out with a Pocket Cinema 4K. They're just like, hey,
right.
Just FYI, I know we've had these Ursas and stuff for a while, but boom, here's a $1,400 cinema camera.
I will say it's refreshing to see a company be at the top and not care and act like they're in like the middle to the bottom. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool that we're not just getting complacent, but like, oh, cool.
You also got to think they made a lot of their money back, their R&D money back for the home runs that they've had, like the MT-03 and the R3 and all that stuff. So they can have the extra money to, throw around and whatnot. That's
fair.
just, yeah.
Okay, well, we've gone over time. I knew it would happen. I knew this episode would happen.
Is the MT10 bow-sized?
We'll have to find out in a video coming.
Are you on the balls of your feet, or are you flat-footed on that thing?
I'm on the balls of my feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna be flamingo gang like hardcore. Okay.
Okay, before we get out of here, let's find something on Tonnit. Let's
I'm looking through. You guys need to get on there and start like posting some stuff, bud.
Josh, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah.
Tyrock's coming back in with a super chat. So I'm trying to do better about super chats, guys. I want to like cluster them together. So Josh, thank you. Tyrox, thank you. Hello, Chase and friends. Mr. Chase, we have to keep meeting like this. I'm totally down with it. Okay, let's.
So I'm really feeling the.
We need to figure out a way to show a screen.
Some of the ride the ride photos that people are doing. Like, I like these. You get some couple of bikes. Get a
we need to figure out I don't know if we can do it for the next show. Whoa, dude! Did you see this road?
Yeah, that's the one I was looking at. That
one.
OG
SX.
Yeah, dude.
I wish there was a way for us to show you. Can we figure out a way to show the phone?
When we get the other stuff, we can just hook up, like, because right now we're out of ports.
Yeah, we've maxed out our ports.
Well, once we get the other camera adapters, then we'll be able to plug a phone into this.
Okay, because that's one thing. I wish we could show you guys Tonnit. It sucks that we can't. Yeah. So do you want to do OGSX's Curvy Road thing?
Because I'm on a kick right now, dude. I want to ride. I want to hit some nice roads.
Look like a good road. So I don't think. I don't know if OGSX guy is in here. If he's not, we'll message him on Tonnit and get him a $50 Revzilla gift card. Don't forget, guys. Hashtag L2W in our club. Mm-hmm. Post anything you want. We'll pick anything, and hopefully soon we'll be able to show you guys like what we're picking. Thank you all you guys for the super chats. Those are super helpful. Get it? Super. They're super.
Wait.
Wait, which one did you play? Oh man.
Or crickets.
Thanks, Bo. Appreciate that. Guys, that's it for us. That's the end of episode 3. Ooh. Oh, more super chats. Awesome. I'm going to handle them after my thing that I'm saying right now because I literally just said I have to focus. Okay. Before you guys get out of here, make sure to hit that like button on this video. Super helpful for us right now. Yeah. YouTube does not like us, and we don't care. We're still going to make great motorcycle content regardless. Also, we are on Apple Podcast. If you guys didn't hear it at the beginning of the show, make sure to go over to Apple Podcast and drop us a review. From what I understand, that's like the best thing you can do to help a podcast grow. We are trying to get Why is my goal is to be the #2 motorcycle podcast? I feel like this is underwhelming, but that's where I want to be. So you guys go over there and do that for us. We would love you.
I'd be happy with even a top 5.
I'd be happy with a top 5.
I'll be honest.
But like, if my big goal is #2, it's like you need to dream bigger, guy.
No. I dream like I set my expectations really low.
All right, I want to go have a pizza party with my wife. Krishna, my guy, thank you. Naked Bike Shootout by the team. Ooh. All right. Our team's only 4 people, and apparently, based on our recent research, we need about 57 guys. So, if you're interested in joining the team, we need at least 15 people.
Yeah.
You can send your resumes to fake@chaseontwowheels.com.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Yeah, that's a joke. I wish we were a big enough channel to hire lots of people. But Chase, where's the Atlas 3.0 review? They are on the way. I got a message yesterday. We'll end out at this. Sorry. We are I got a message. They are getting mailed out, I think, in a week or a week and a half. Also, Engine Hawk is going to launch like a few days later.
You're saying they are using the royal they, or are we actually getting multiples?
I'm getting multiples.
What is I'm?
I'm sorry, Bo. So we got an unboxing coming up soon.
No, you have an unboxing coming up soon. You don't get to use the royal we if the royal we doesn't get to participate.
I will have sorry, Bo. I have a Ruroc Atlas 3.0 unboxing coming. I'm telling you guys, if I got it in one night, I may like shoot and post the video that night. I will get it out as fast as possible. We got this Engine Hawk launch coming up. You already have an Engine Hawk jacket.
I do.
All right, so I don't want to hear it.
I got that.
Which we can talk about this at another time. We are already late. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. I might be speaking for but I really enjoy doing this live show. Hopefully, Bo,
we do enjoy this live show.
We do enjoy this
do.
show. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. YouTube is terrible about letting you guys know that we're live. Just know, if it's Thursday at 5 p.m., what's happening, Bo?
I'm sorry. I was reading somebody saying something nice about me, and I got lost in the song.
Hit the crickets.
Wait.
All right, we're going to try this again. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get reset.
Yeah.
All right. If you guys just know, YouTube is terrible about notifying you about new videos we post and if we are live. But if it is Thursday night and it is 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Bo, what's happening?
We live, fam.
We live, fam. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for hanging out. We are out of here. We will see you guys next week. Same time, same place. Less camera problems.
Yeah.
Am I right? 3 episodes.
Royal we will see you then.
The royal we.
Then now we go to outro.
Or
Uh-oh.
you're just gonna have to waste some time for a second.
I am wasting time while both. Oh, but did you guys know that this one, totally new setup again? This is 3 weeks in a row. We've changed it up every single week, and we still haven't messed it up yet.
I'm throwing you under the bus.
You're throwing me under the bus?
Yes, because
¿Por qué no? Why?
You didn't copy the files that I needed.
No. Should I just sing?
No, we're gonna go here and
La la.